Hi everyone, it is time for my bi-monthly empties video, so let's dive right in. The first one I'm gonna grab is something that I just finished like yesterday, and this is the Philosophy Candy Cane Shower Gel. I really like their holiday scents. I feel like they're just something interesting and different and a little bit, I don't know, fun. It just feels festive. I've had the candy cane one before, but I feel like I had half the size of this one. This is like a 480 mils giant container. And I remembered liking it the previous time, so a few years ago. And I liked it this time, but this is too big of a size for this scent. I feel like I got fairly tired of it probably about halfway through this bottle. So I think if I was ever picking this one up again, I would definitely just get a smaller size. I mean, I did finish it up. I'm not gonna waste shower gel, but it's the end of January right now when I'm filming this, and I was just like, I could have been done with this in December and I would have been perfectly happy. So I don't think I would necessarily repurchase this one again. I do really like Snow Angel, and I'd probably get that one next year. I don't think I actually got this one this year. I feel like I bought it last year and then ended up saving it until this year just because I kind of ran out of Christmas months. But yeah, it's nice, but I definitely need a smaller size next time. Another product I just finished up literally this morning. This is the Body Shop Drops of Youth Gentle Foaming Wash. So it's a face wash. I've used the Drops of Youth collection before. I find it completely adequate, but I don't think there's anything exciting about it. The scent is fine, fairly neutral to me. It washes my face, it does its job. So it's perfectly adequate, but it's just one of those ones where I probably wouldn't go out and purchase it again, just because it wasn't that exciting to me. I have a face scrub here. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Exfoliating Cleanser. I love the Hydro Boost range. I really like this scrub. It just feels really good on the face. It exfoliates physically, so you are getting little granules in there to exfoliate your face with. I love the scent on the Hydro Boost range. It's so appealing to me. Honestly, the entire collection is phenomenal. I love the moisturizer, the face wash, the face scrub, even like the body moisturizer. Everything about this range just works perfectly for me. And this one might have been sent to me by PR, but I purchase Neutrogena regularly, so I would absolutely go out and buy this one again. Unlike the Body Shop one that I just talked about that I was kind of like disinterested in just because it wasn't that exciting, this is actually exciting to me, so I would go out and buy this one immediately if I ran out of scrubs. I've got a few more to get through in my closet right now, but I would go back and purchase this one when I eventually run out of all my scrubs. I have a moisturizer here by Korres. This is their Wild Rose Vitamin C Brightening 24-Hour Moisturizer. It's fine. It's completely empty. I'm not that keen on the scent of it. I just really don't like the scent of rose products. I don't think roses smell that great, to be honest. And while this one was fine to use, I found it could also ball up a little bit on my face if I used too much. And while it did moisturize my skin, and there's no real complaints about this product from me because, I mean, it did its job, I just don't love it. I don't love the smell of rose. I don't love dipping my fingers in a container either, although a lot of my moisturizers now I feel like are dip containers, which always gets under the backside of my nails. I hate that feeling. So this was fine, but it was sent to me in PR and it's probably not something I would go out and purchase. Have a makeup remover here, but this one was an accident because it's the wrong one. So this is the Micellar oil-free eye makeup remover lotion. It works, but it doesn't work on anything that has long-lasting properties, so nothing that's waterproof. Liquid liner it really struggled with, so I was using this to remove my makeup when I didn't wear liquid liner and when I didn't have like a strong waterproof or long-lasting mascara on my face. I bought this one by accident because I thought it was the regular one that I use all the time, you know, the Biphase with oil remover, which is the best thing on the market, but I bought this accidentally probably about a year ago and I was like, oh crap. I wasn't gonna waste it because it does work if you're not wearing super long-lasting makeup, but I usually wear a lot of liquid liner, and it's taken me a really long time to finish this because I could only use it on days to take off my makeup where I wasn't wearing liquid liner. So yeah, it's fine. If you're not somebody who wears heavy makeup, this is for you. I just prefer the oil-based one. I have a face mask here by SocialEyes, New York. This is the Unicorn Glow Hologram Mask, and I completely bought this just because it's holographic packaging. There is no other reason, really. I bought this at Walmart probably close to a year ago, and I used it within the last month, I believe, and did it do anything? Not really. It looked kind of funny on my face for a little bit. I don't think it was that holographic of a mask though. Like, it was mostly just black on the inside and then silver on the outside. It fit better than I was expecting because it is quite stiff, but I was sold on the holographic aspect and there really wasn't that much holo in it. Okay, I have a ton of mascara to talk about, which is ridiculous. There's no way I ran through 4 mascaras in the last 4 months, but truth be told, I didn't like most of these, so let's run through them. I keep doing this because my elbow is catching on the edge of my sleeve. That's really annoying. Okay, the Too Faced Damn Girl Mascara. I was pretty much convinced I wasn't going to like this as soon as I saw the wand because it's enormous. This thing is too big for my eyes. I can't really get it to the roots of my lashes without it bumping either my lower lid or my upper lid, and I think I wore it for 5 days and I was like, I'm done. I'm not dealing with this. I don't care. I don't want to try anymore. I prefer smaller conical wands, and this one is hourglass shaped and enormous. I'm done with it. I do not care. Next was the Tarte Big Ego Mascara. This one was okay, but it's also a large wand. It's not as large as the Damn Girl Mascara, but it's still fairly large and it's slightly hourglass shaped. It's not as much of a curve as the Damn Girl one, but it's still pretty significant, and same issue. I just can't get it close to the roots of my lashes. And because I am blonde, if I don't get my mascara down to the roots of my lashes, I have this horrible blonde eyelash gap, and I just don't like the look of that. So this one was another no for me. And then I've got the Clinique High Impact Mascara, which I had never tried before, I don't think, and I was hopeful for this one because a lot of people talk about the High Impact Mascara, and they have over the years. So I was like, oh, okay, cool, I got it as a sample somewhere. Can't wait to try it. Much prefer the wand on this. It's one of those straight ones. It's not quite conical, but it does come to a more pointed tip. Smaller wand though, I definitely could get down to the roots of my lashes. However, this does basically nothing for my eyelashes. It coats them black, but it really doesn't add much volume. It doesn't really add much length. So I found this mascara to be completely deflating, and after a week of using it, I was like, there's no point. I just don't like how my eyelashes are coming out. I don't want to use it anymore, so chucking this one too. Okay, and lastly, I have a full-size mascara here. This one is by Essence. It's their Lash Princess, but it's the False Lash Effect Mascara in the waterproof formula. I know they've got like different ones. One is like orange, one's green, there might be a purple one. This is like the blue one. And I was really hopeful for this because it has a conical wand that is small enough, it fits perfectly into my eyelash area, gets the roots of my lashes, but it's clumpy. Like, it leaves massive chunks of mascara at the ends of my lashes, and initially I was combing them out with a lash comb because might as well, I didn't want those clumps on the end, but I just had to do it so consistently that I was getting super annoyed. And after, I think I used this for a month straight, and after that month I was like, I'm just done. Like, I'm sick of combing out my eyelashes. I don't have to do that with other mascaras, so I'm just done. So I'm definitely not finished this tube. I just don't care anymore, so it's also going in the garbage. It's disappointing to me to throw out this many mascaras without using them because minis will generally last me like 3 months. But I hated those minis. This large one is just terrible to me too, so I'm just like, go back to your favorites. Like, there's no point forcing yourself to use these mascaras when you're just not really liking the experience. So yeah, none of these mascaras do I recommend whatsoever. Next up is a lip scrub by Bite. This is their Agave Sugar Lip Scrub, and it's their older version. They have a new one now in larger packaging with more product, but this is the old one. And I don't use lip scrub that often. I have to like remind myself to do it just because I feel like it's a weird process. I feel it's strange to put something gloopy and sugary on your lips and, you know, scrub them out. But I finished this one up recently. I did like it, but I honestly don't notice much of a difference in my lips when I exfoliate versus when I don't exfoliate. So it was fun to use, but didn't really notice a huge difference. Ooh, I have some nail polishes here. Okay, this one, it's not, well, it looks close to finished actually. I was gonna use it this, it's really clumpy. I was gonna use it this holiday season to do some like gradient red and glittery silver nails, and I went to go apply it and it's just like this massive chunk of polish. And I think I'm actually 2/3 the way done. So I did do quite a good job on this nail polish. So this is the OPI nail lacquer in the shade Superstar Status. I've had it for probably 4 or 5 years and I did use it quite a bit, especially around the holidays. But it's just like dried out to the point where it just needs to go in the bin because I'm not going to apply chunky polish on my nails. So love this one in particular because while it looks predominantly silver and it's quite glittery, there's actually some sort of like gold edge flex to some of these in here, which I thought made it kind of a little bit more interesting and a little bit more versatile as opposed to just like a straight silver glitter. It had some like patina gold reflex to it. So I thought that was really pretty. And the other polish I have here is by Sugarpill, which I feel like nobody really talks about their nail polishes. This is the Electric Holo glitter nail lacquer, and I got this at IMATS LA. I think that was 2 years ago now. So I use this kind of silver holographic nail polish on my toenails 24/7. It is 24/7, 365. I've been wearing holographic silver glitter polish on my toenails for so long that it feels weird not to have this kind of polish on my toenails. So I pretty much pick up whatever brand happens to have one of these because I actually find the drugstore doesn't really sell this kind of holo anymore. And I didn't like it when I first started using this one because I felt like the glitter wasn't chunky enough in there. I feel like the base was, there was more base than there was glitter. But as the base started to dry out a little bit, there was more glitter. So I did like it. I feel like from the 50% mark down to the end of the tube, it's now completely done. I know it's hard to see because there's so much glitter stuck to the edge, but it is completely empty. I think it got painted on my toenails about a week ago and that was its last ride. Like it's completely done. Would I pick this one up again? Possibly, but I have 2 other ones in my collection right now and I think I would only ever really get this if it was in person because it's not that special, but it was completely fine to use. And I like that it has not only small specks of glitter in here, but also chunkier ones as well because it adds a really nice effect on the toenails because it doesn't just look like one size glitter, so it kind of reflects the light from different angles from the different size glitter. So this is the Micellar Gentle Makeup Remover for Sensitive Eyes. This is the one with oil in it and it gets everything off my face. It's the best makeup remover that I've ever used in my life, and I mention that every single time because I want everybody to know this is the best one. However, I was buying this on Shopper's website and it was for a stupidly low price tag and it was on sale. And I was like, oh my God, I need to buy as many bottles as I possibly can because I feel like they've made a price mistake and I'm gonna reap the benefits of it. Yeah, well, I'm a doofus because it was on sale and a small price tag because they put out mini sizes of them finally. So I'm just the idiot that bought 6 or 8 mini tubes of this thing when I really just wanted the full-size bottle. I thought I was getting a deal, but I got screwed in the end. Anyway, this is probably the 2nd or 3rd one that I finished in this mini size. I will finish them all, but yeah, I wish I'd purchased them in the full size. The next one is very exciting because I have finished a MAC lipstick. And finishing a lipstick is no easy task. If you have tried to do this, you know how long it takes to get through one of these. I think the average length of time that it takes to get through a lipstick, well, not the time length, but it's like you have to wear it 150 to 200 times on your lips, which is wild. So I've been trying to finish this one up for I think 2 years at this point, and this past December I was like, you are wearing this lipstick every single day until you get to the bottom of the tube because like I'm done. I love the color, but I've been trying so hard to finish it for so long that I feel like I just needed to commit to it. So this is all that's left. There is a tiny, tiny little amount left on the edge. I didn't completely flatten it out, but that is like, this is the plastic. So I feel quite comfortable in saying that this one is done. I'm not somebody who digs lipstick up from the bottom of the tube because this probably goes to like here, and I'm not about that life. So I finally finished Max Russian Red. I think it's a beautiful shade that looks fantastic on everybody, but I have other reds that are very similar in my collection right now, and I really just wanted to commit to finishing a lipstick. Looking at the product code on here, I've had it since 2012. So it's like an 8-year-old lipstick now. It never went off, which is fantastic. You can tell if a MAC lipstick goes off though, because it will start to smell like crayons and the vanilla scent kind of warps a little bit. This one never went off. No, it still smells perfectly fine, so I was quite pleased about that, but I'm also even more pleased that I actually managed to finish it up. I have a pair of lashes here by SocialEyes. This is their Glamorous Shorty eyelashes, and I really like SocialEyes. They're a Canadian brand. I believe they're in Vancouver, somewhere in BC. I'm wearing the lady lashes right now. They're definitely my most worn pairs, the lady ones, but I finished this one up, and I think it's just because I gunked it up too much and didn't clean them off enough over time, because I'm looking at this one right now and it's looking pretty sad. There's a lot of eyeliner and lash glue on it. So the Glamorous Shorty are full-length lashes. I only mention that because the lady ones that I'm wearing are like a half lash. So the Glamorous Shorty lashes are kind of like a smaller wispies. They do have a glamorous style, but the shorty ones are a little bit smaller, which I feel like suits my eye shape a little bit better. They're fairly wispy, they're spread out a little bit, and I just really like how these look on my lashes. Next one's unexciting, only because I mention these all the time. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Taupe. It's one of my #1 brow pencils. I use these every single time I'm doing my brows. I have 3 or 4 backups, I think, right now. I go through them consistently. I'd say like 1 every 2 months. And I use this in connection with other products, but this does the best for color matching. Not exactly with my hair because I do not have taupe colored hair, but it's the best color that works for my blonde hair color. And I use it to fill in the tops of my eyebrows. I mentioned before that I use the IT Cosmetics Brow Power to do the bottom line because it's a little bit more precise, and then this fills in the top half. And I really like the combination of those two together. And I've been using the Micro Brow for so many years. I was gonna say, I can't even tell you how many I finished, but it's easily over 20. And lastly, we have a liquid eyeliner here, and this is the Sephora, I think it's called the Hotline liquid liner, but it actually doesn't say Hotline on the actual product. It says it on the website, which is strange. So this is a brush tip liquid liner in a waterproof formula. I was excited to try this one out because the reviews for it said that it was actually a matte liquid liner, which it's hard to find that in a brush tip. It basically doesn't exist, and I still don't feel like it exists because this one is not truly matte. Sometimes it looked a little bit matte, but mostly it still has a little bit of a hint of reflect to it. I don't think that this one is completely done, but it was starting to lose traction on my eye, and the major problem that I had with this is that just like the Too Faced Better Than Sex eyeliner, the tip just kind of lost its shape, which is so frustrating. I just hate the fact that these couldn't stay pointed, and over time they weren't fraying exactly because fraying happens on felt tips and not really on brush tips, but it doesn't come to a fine point anymore. It's more of like a chisel point, really. It's just weird. I don't know. I should not have finished this in the time that it's taken me to put it in my empties, but it's just gotten really annoying, much like the Better Than Sex eyeliner, where it just, if I go to make a line at the outer edge of my wing, sometimes the bristles would like splay out a little bit, and then I end up with a wonky wing. So I'm just done with this one in the exact same way that I was done with the Better Than Sex mascara one, or Better Than Sex eyeliner one. And after having tried 2 different brush tip liquid liners this past year and discovering that I didn't like either of them, I'm done. Like, I am done. I love the Physicians Formula Eye Booster, and I'm not straying from that one anymore. That one has never splayed out on me, and it lasts much longer than this one did or the Better Than Sex one did. I just need to stop trying to find better products because they don't exist. The Physicians Formula Eye Booster is holy grail status, and I'm done trying to find anything else. So wouldn't recommend this one. I did initially quite like it, but although it's not as bad as the Better Than Sex one, I just don't think it's better than the Physicians Formula one. And that is it for my empties. That is everything that I finished in the last 2 months. I hope you found the mini reviews helpful. Thank you so much for joining me today, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye.